Hey everyone, so today I've got a lovely pretty set of nails to show you. So I'm going to start off and just say that yes, this client has a greenie on her middle finger. This client has come from another nail technician, but I want to discuss just a little bit about greenies, how you get them and how to prevent them. So I have already prepped all of the natural nails and I've gone and applied a clear base to all of the nails because I didn't know what design I was going to do. I just thought I would wing it and see how it went. So greenies are where water or bacteria has been trapped under an enhancement and has started to feed on the natural nail plate. So if you have a lifted nail and you glue it back down, that can create greenies. If you have infills and the lifting is not removed properly and they have gone over with acrylic, that can cause greenies. And if you have just in general lifted nails and water gets trapped underneath there, that can cause greenies. So they are harmless and they just don't look very nice. As soon as you take off a nail and the bacteria actually dies and it can no longer breed or feast on your nail, but you're left with a nice green stain. So you can dehydrate and then apply acrylic over it. It's not a problem because, as I said, it's dead as soon as the air hits it. So ways to prevent them are, if you are a nail tech, obviously make sure you're removing all your lifting if there is any, and if you are a client, do not glue your nails back down and things like that. So yes, so anyway, I've gone in on the pinky finger and I've done a nail bed with CJP Peach Sorbet. On the ring finger, I've gone in with the Glitter Fairy Metallic Silver as well as the Glitter Fairy Rose Shine. Is it Rose Shine? Rose Gold Shine or Silver Shine, sorry, in Multicut, and just gone over that metallic just to add a little bit more depth. On this middle finger, I'm going in with Snow White and I'm going to create a ombre. So on the index finger here, we're going to do a knot polish design. So I'm starting off by taking Peach Sorbet and then I started going one direction, but I'd already done the other hand. So rather than it going the same direction, I just asked my client to pop her nail there so I could see that I was actually going the wrong way. So luckily I just swapped that side and got it going to the side that we wanted. I will allow this little bit to set, making sure that I'm building all my apex and everything with this because I don't want to have to file and then cap again. So trying to keep that apex and the structure there as well. So then we're going to go back and encapsulate the glitter finger, and I'm doing this before I file the pinky finger because I don't want any of that nail dust getting into my glitter, because then sometimes you can cap it and then it looks really grubby and dirty and not crystal clear. So I'm just going to go ahead, take one bead, place it at the cuticle area, tilt my client's finger down so gravity can naturally take that product away from the skin, and then just walk it down the nail, patting and dragging to cover the entire nail and making sure all my glitter has gone matte. And then I'm going to go back to the middle finger and create my ombre there with Peach Sorbet. And then I'm going to go onto the pinky finger and file that smile line nice and crisp. Make sure you've built your wall nice and high with this product and you have your apex in place because we're not going to cap this nail. You don't need to put clear underneath when you do pink and whites, but because I didn't know what design I was going to do for this client, I did apply that clear base in case we were going to do anything else. It's not really, it's not that I've done anything wrong, it's just that it's not necessary to apply that clear underneath a French nail because the white and the pink are both core powders. And not forgetting to encapsulate your ombres as well, because if you don't cap them with clear, you will file them away when you come to filing the nails. So now I'm just filing that first little block of acrylic nice and crisp, and then I will go in with a glitter line next. So I'm just picking up a tiny bead of clear acrylic. It's very wet and very small, and then I will dip it raw into my raw glitter, and then I will apply it onto the nail like that, because I don't want to add any bulk, I don't want to add any thickness, because I don't want to file it away and then be left with lots of gaps. And then I will cap this in clear as well, because obviously we're going to file that crisp too, and you need to cap your glitter. So now on the thumb, we're going to go ahead and create another smile line. So we're going to take our peach sorbet, place it right there. I'm going to push it nice and flush to the natural nail plate, and then obviously my client's nail is facing downwards, so the rest of that product can just fall, and then I will just swipe into it to create that nice wall. My acrylic is setting quite slow as well, because obviously the weather has changed here. It's really, really cold, so it's taking longer to set than usual. So I'm just trying to leave that to, you know, set a little bit more before I try and swipe it, because sometimes if you swipe it and it's too wet, you're just going to end up taking it straight off the nail, which is so annoying. And then I will build the apex area with the cover pink as well. Going back and filing that line, and it wasn't quite set, it was still a bit too moldable, but I don't know what happened. I must have pressed stop record, and then I've added the white, so we missed me applying the white stripe to that. And then I've flicked back to the thumb, where I'm just going to apply the white for the French, and then we will go back to that index finger, and you can see me apply the last two colour blocks on there. So when doing these Frenches, you really don't have to worry about going over that cover pink. I know people say, oh, it's nice to be nice and neat, but I find when you do go actually over that cover pink, you really fill all the gaps of that smile line. So when you do file it nice and crisp, you are getting that nice crisp white line, not any little shadows or anything like that. It is personal preference. If you can do it super neat, then kudos to you. I'm just telling all the people that panic that you don't have to worry if you get it over that pink. It's not a problem. You will be filing it away anyway. So then I'm going to go in with peach sorbet and create another line, and then the last little strip will be of glitter. So after I've done with applying all the acrylic and it's all ready and set to go, I'll remove the forms. I've filed, I've shaped and I've buffed them. And now I'm going in with just some crystal placement on the middle fingers. So I'm going in with Kira base. This is like a glue resin. And I'm using my crystal E's from CJP, and I'm just picking up some random sized Swarovski crystals and some opal Swarovski crystals, and I'm just placing these around the net. This is like my favourite crystal placement at the moment, if you haven't already noticed, only because I can do it and it looks really nice. I haven't experimented with lots of different styles. There are techs out there that are just amazing with their crystal placement. But for me, it doesn't come naturally, so I stick to what I know. So when I'm done with all that, I will go in, make sure again all dust is removed, and I'm going in with my CJP tack-free top gloss. Just applying a thin coat of this to all of the nails, making sure I'm capping that free edge as well. And then when I come to doing the crystals, I will take that right up to them crystals and around them. I won't go over them because I don't want them to lose their sparkle. But I will take a little detailer brush and dip that in top coat and go around the backs of those crystals as well, just so that they're nice and secure and they're not going to pop off anywhere. Then I'll cure in the lamp for 60 seconds, apply my cuticle oil, and then that would be the end of the video. I've left a little clip at the end so you can see the final result. I really hope you've enjoyed watching. If you did like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please do. I love you all, and I'll see you all again in my next one. Bye.